Hey, it's me, Zanum, and welcome back to the Living Skyrim IV playthrough. How we doing, guys? I'm doing fantastic myself. Let's get straight into it. So we've run through Helgen Keep. Now it's been MCM registered. I don't know what that was. We've run through Helgen Keep, so I think we're about ready. Have I got my lamp on? I do. Look at that. This lamp is just permanently on. It's just going to be permanently on for me. Yeah, we've run through Helgen Keep. We killed the bandits. So, I believe it's been, I haven't been able to record for the last 7 days, so it's been basically an exact week since I last played. And, oh, yes, I quickly wasn't taken out of the mod list or whatever. I just had to go back into the mod organizer and re-enable it, obviously because I updated the mod list, and I also configured my dodge roll back to the correct key instead of left alt, so now I have more control over my dodge rolls. I won't be panicking dodge rolls that end with me down. Oh my, look at that. I am loving these loading screens. The Dreadful Oblivion Plane of Cold Heart. Oh, I wish there was more time to read those descriptions. Okay. Yeah, so I just had to re-enable. My my quick loot function. I mistakenly thought I was a silly. Oh, look at that. I mistakenly thought it was just removed due to the first-person animations. I thought it might have conflicted. I don't know. As I said, I'm not a super advanced modder. To me, it seemed like it could have conflicted. Evidently, it didn't. I just had to re-enable it after I updated the mod list. I am just taken away by how beautiful this is. And yeah, finally remembered to reconfigure my dodge roll key so there'll be no more panic dodge rolls. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done. The only thing I don't like is I don't know. I wish we could find something. I wish we could find something for this. I wish we could find something for these because I mean, you know, it's the fire's long since gone. But it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. Overall, the mod list is great. But yeah, we've done the whole, I believe we've done everything for the, hello there bunny, I'm sorry. I believe we've done the whole thing for the modlist, oh hello there Foxy, I'm sorry. I believe we've done the whole thing for the Helgen Reborn quest, so now I should be able, like obviously we ran through Helgen Keep, the bodies on the spikes are out the front, look at how good Draylon looks. The human body parts are on the spikes out the front of Helgen, yada yada yada. Alduin flew over, did his thing, so I think we should be okay to do the Helgen Reborn quest now. And I almost forgot, we are no longer in survival mode, so I can just go straight back to Whiterun. Let's just go there. And we can continue on with this quest. I believe we've done everything. I'm pretty sure. I think the mod list author would be happy. I think they would be happy with our due diligence and making sure everything's been done correctly. Look at this. Is that a courier? That's definitely a courier. Oh no, not a courier. Maybe a courier. Just look. Just look. Just look. This is okay. Who are you? Laborer. You came sprinting down just to, okay. And
Can we talk later?
Suspicious scribe.
Too busy to talk right now.
Okay.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to talk to you. Just look at this world now. It is just so beautiful. Let's have a look at what it's like with the. What are the keys to get the EMB off? I'm not even sure. That's to get it up in the first place. I think it's this. Yeah. Ugh. That is so good. Unfortunately, I have to take a screenshot every time I do that. Okay, we are going to go into here, and I'm just gonna do a little save before we enter, because when I play tested this last time,
I have a 9. I can't believe it's you. I was just asking around if anyone knew where I might find you.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, so last time I came in here when I was play testing and I was gonna have a quick go at this mod, he instantly, like I was literally talking to Patsy. I walked through that door and he was just shooting me with his bow and arrow from behind his counter there, so I was a little bit worried it might happen again. No. I don't need you to keep talking to me while we're...
Oh, now not a good time. I understand. Come and see me later.
Perfect. Let's have a look at some of the characters in here. We've got Janessa, very nice.
Fancy robes.
Fiori
Wizard or
Farrelson.
something?
Severo Pelagia. Amrin. I'm never in the Drunken Huntsman, so I don't know if these people are usually here. I just want to make sure he doesn't keep chatting to me while I'm trying to talk to Patsy. Who are you?
Need something?
Patron. Okay. Patsy.
I can tell you're no
No,
you've
just
returned.
go away, Patsy. Go. Not Patsy. You. Go away. Patsy.
You've returned.
Indeed, I have, my milky-eyed friend. You're looking for me. What are you talking about?
My master and I recently arrived here in Skyrim from Citadel. It's been a long journey, but he sent me to see if I could find you. I thought I'd check the tavern and inn here in Whiterun first, and then set out for the other towns tomorrow. But fortunately, the gods favour me today, as you seem to have found me instead. He's heard of your escape from that awful dragon attack and urgently needs to speak with you. I know nothing more than that. He's at the inn in Falkreath. Would you please meet him at your earliest convenience? He only wishes to talk to you.
I'll be happy to assist
Yeah,
you.
he gave me this note to give you, and a small token of his appreciation. Now then, I bid you good day, as I have another errand to run. No rest for the weary, as they say. Good day.
Alright. Oh, 250 gold. Alright. Thank you, Marcus, Janice, and
We
Patsy.
sell bows, arrows.
Alright, I can tell you're not going to stop. I love the look of this place, but I can tell you're not going to stop, so I got to leave. Because I got to be able to think. And every time I go outside and I just...
You call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel.
I have not had this happen to me in a long time. Let's do it. It's your funeral, buddy.
The gods will be the judge of that.
Come on. Nice. Alright, reinforced sleeved fur armor, Nordic leather, but it happened right in front of you. And iron dagger. Oh, well, I mean, it was kind of fun. Alright, let's go to Falkreath, I believe. That's where Patsy said Marcus Janus was. Alright, let's activate the quest first and see what it can tell us. Oh, read the letter from Marcus Janus. Alright. Don't need to go to Falkreath yet. Okay, Marcus Janus. There. Dear friend, I got word of your survival from the terrible dragon attack in Helgen. I came to Skyrim as fast as I could. I've sent my trusty messenger Patsy in the hope that he will be able to find you and give you this letter. You are one of the only survivors. You may have explicit knowledge that is vital to me. I would very much like to discuss the events of that day with you. These are truly desperate times, and I hope you will accept this small gift of gold as a token of my appreciation. Would you meet with me in Dead Man's Drink in Falkreath? Sincerely, Marcus Janus. Okay, well, we can do that, buddy. We can do that, absolutely no problem. Let's go to the map and let's travel to Falkreath. There we go. Now it's good to go. And let's go to the badge. Look at these. Look at these.
Did you see a dog out there?
No, some wolves but no dogs. I've seen whole packs of dogs. What sort of dog?
I don't know really. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
No worries, buddy. Alright. Let's run on in here. And golly oh gosh, does Falkreath look very nice. And does that sky look even better? Holy dooly. Okay. Let's go into Dead Man's Drink. And let's have a word with this Marcus Janus. Now, there's so many interesting people we can talk to in here. I haven't spoken to her, but I know she seems interesting at the very least. This is a follower you can get. I'm never going to get him, just because I know somebody else. Sorry, I know somebody else playing this list, and they got him as a follower, and I don't know what happened. but now he permanently walks around completely naked, and I don't need to be continuously blurring anything at any time. I have to travel the dead man's drink in my Living Skyrim game. What is happening here? I've been noticing this a bit. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it.
The Civil War, it's bad for Skyrim. Let's hope it ends quickly.
Yes, indeed. Is it because of the, it might be because of the lamp. Yeah, it's definitely, okay, that's what it is.
War, it's bad
Yeah.
for Skyrim. Let's hope it ends quickly.
Yeah, it's the lamp. Okay, so we might turn that off sometimes if it keeps kind of messing with lighting and stuff like that. Marcus Janus.
The Civil War,
Ugh, get out of the way,
it's
Lucian.
bad for Skyrim. Let's hope it ends quickly.
Indeed.
Oh, hello. Need something?
Are you Marcus Janus? You wanted to see me about Helgen?
Oh, bless the divines, you came! Well met, and welcome. We have much to discuss. Will you tell me, what happened at Helgen?
Oh, I saw a dragon fly out of there as I was heading up. But then, yeah, just killed a bunch of bandits. You mean the part before I almost got my head cut off, or after? Well, that didn't happen. You already know Helgen was attacked by a dragon. Have you ever seen one?
Well, no, now that you mention it.
I doubt any civilians made it out of there alive. The place was laid to waste, and there were bandits in there when I got there.
Then it's as I feared. My brother and his family are lost. Gods damn it all. I'd hoped for better news.
Even if they did survive the dragon attacked the bandits, killed them for sure. Yeah, it seemed like it was a combined effort. As soon as the dragon flew away, it seemed like the bandits instantly populated the little town.
Yes, I've heard the fort is full of them. But appearances can also be deceiving. If I'm right, these are no bandits at all. I have it on good authority there is a man known only as
There's
Val
that
inside
quintessentially
the keep.
inny smell. They should bottle the stuff.
He's the leader of a small
Throw
group
it in
of
the sea.
mercenaries, for lack of a better term. Their aim is to kill Thalmor wherever they're found.
I think I just killed
But
them.
they've come out of hiding is beyond mysterious. They're insurrectionists. A resistance movement, if you will.
Insurrectionists, and you know this man?
His name is Valerius Tiberius Artoria. We served for many years together in the Imperial Legion, as captains under Titus Mede II during the Great War. He was a good man in those days, an honorable man. Then the Aldmeri invaded and murdered his wife, son, and daughter in cold blood.
They murdered his family? They murdered his family? Tell me more, please. So what exactly does this have to do with me? Tell me more, please.
They marched them down the streets of the Imperial City and tortured them until they were dead. Right in front of the Imperial Palace itself. They said, "Let it be known that any family members of Imperial officers found anywhere else in the province would receive a similar fate." There were many such atrocities committed by those wretched maggots within those walls. And even more unspeakable tragedies in the rest of Cyrodiil. We were under orders to flee the city for Skyrim when they invaded. We left our people, our families, defenseless. Most did not survive. The few that did make it out of there were scattered as refugees throughout the rest of the province. The plan was to regroup here in Skyrim, rest and resupply our forces, and return to the Imperial City to retake it. That took almost a year. Surely you know the history. If not, this book will help you understand a little of what we went through.
The Great War, okay. Depending how big that book is, we might or might not read it. What happened to the city?
When we finally returned to the city, there wasn't much left.
Yeah, well, a lot can happen in a year.
We split our forces, and I led the charge from the southern waterfront district, while Valerius attacked from the west. March right down to the main gate and knock on the door, he said. The man had guts, that's for sure. After we retook the city, he started to change. He knew his family was gone, but when he learned that they were tortured in the streets, he went mad and vowed to avenge their deaths. He started conducting covert operations that were unknown even to me, his closest friend. he took a handful of his most loyal men and began assassinating Aldmeri officers and diplomats.
Please, Feindor,
wherever he could
please.
find them. Of course, all of this was without knowledge or consent from our commanders. When they were caught, well, let's just say justice was swift. But the Aldmeri feared making a martyr out of him, as they knew the people were aware of his family's torture and murder.
Well, they obviously didn't execute him.
No, but under pressure from the Thalmor, Titus locked him and his men away in the Imperial prison for the rest of their lives. Soon after, I decided my service had come to its end and retired from the Legion. But you don't get to be a captain and not accumulate a few favors.
Let me guess, you helped him escape from the prison?
Well, yes and no. I wasn't actually involved in the operation, but a young lieutenant who served under me was stationed there after I retired. And he found an ancient passage out of the prison that had long been forgotten about. We always heard the stories about it from ages ago, but none of us believed they were true and dismissed them as fairy tales. But they were true, and Lieutenant Buckingsley found the passage. So, on a dark and stormy night, Buckingsley quietly slipped a key into Valerius' cell and created a diversion, which bought Val enough time to escape.
So what happened to Val? What about his men?
They went straight away to Hammerfell to join the Red Guard rebellion against the Aldmeri Dominion. It was rumored a secret brotherhood who called itself the Keepers of Hatu was formed after the signing of the Second Treaty of Stros Makai. Most people pass these rumors off as baseless gossip, but the name Hatu always had intrigued me.
What intrigued you about it? Or what intrigues you about it?
Hatu was the mountain where the Red Guard hero Frandar Hunding and his sword singers made their final stand against the armies of Hera. It was a bloody battle in their history, but their victory led them to a new land they named Hammerfell, which began the modern-day Red Guard Society. Here, I brought a few of my old books along, just to refresh you.
My goodness.
Perhaps you'd like to
Goodness.
study, if you're interested in history. You may read them at your leisure.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we're not going to have time to read all. Oh, thank you, I will. That's definitely a lie. We're not going to have Red Guards, their history. We're definitely not going to have time to read all these books. Those journals, those 4 journals I read from the Clockworks quest line, that took a whole episode worth of time. I don't know if I'll read these. Thank you, I will. I'm going to lie straight to your face.
Where were we? Oh, yes, the name is a metaphor, meant to imply a final stand, much the same as the one Frandar made at Hatu Mountain. It was also widely known that this brotherhood was made of all races, all united in a singular cause under the banner of the hammer and anvil.
Defeat the Thalmor, right?
Yes, I see you've been listening. Not only defeat them, though, that would not be enough, but to cleanse Tamriel of the Thalmor and their racist Aldmeri Dominion forever.
So what makes you think Valerius is involved with this group?
Yes, interesting, isn't it? I've heard the name Valerius Artoria associated with them on more than one occasion.
Definitely interesting.
First, who better to lead such an organization than someone as skilled in warfare as he? Second, who better to intimidate your enemy than a legend well known as an assassin of their kind, even if he were dead? And if he is still alive, and his men still serve with him, it seems logical that they would return to Skyrim along with the Thalmor.
So what exactly does this have to do with me?
I need you to go try and talk to Valerius. Reason with him. Tell him Marcus Janus requests a meeting with him. Tell him I'll come to the fort alone. Present company excluded, of course. Give this ring to him. It was his wife's wedding band. If any of his men try to accost you, show it to them and tell them it is a gesture of goodwill from me. They'll give you quarter if they know I sent you. Approach the guards and show them the ring. Tell them Marcus Janus sent you to see Valerius Tiberius Artoria on urgent business.
That's quite a name.
Show them this note with my seal, but tell them it's for Valerius. His eyes only. Please return to me as soon as you can. I'll prepare to leave and be ready to go when you return. Make haste, young one, and may fortune favor the foolish.
Young one. Marcus's note to Valerius. Can I read that? Let's save here in case I can read that. Young one, I'll have you know, good sir, I am a high elf. I'm probably much older than you. Marcus's note to Valerius. Yeah, let's open that up. Val, my old friend, it has been a long time. I've thought long and hard about how I would approach this situation. I've thought how I would convey to you my sincere condolences for everything that has happened to you, my friend. All I can say is I am sorry. You saved my life once. For that, I owe you mine. I think I know why you're in Skyrim, and if I am right, we need each other's help. Will you please consider an audience with your old friend? If after we talk, you want no part of my plans, then we can part ways in peace. I know that you are a suspicious fellow, and rightly so. Remember when Titus II personally asked us to scout that bandit ruin outside the city? We hid amongst the trees for 2 nights like wolves. Quiet like a still night, we were shrouded by shadows. It was hard to keep ourselves awake at times with nothing exciting happening. You asked me to open the mead and we drank. Oh, did we drink? We were laughing and joking, thinking that the job was safe. That's when we saw the patrol bandits. We lay still as statues. They passed by. And we thought we were safe. We thought we had evaded them just like we had done so many times before. That's when it happened. I let out a belch that could have awakened the great Talos himself from his slumber. Haha, what a fight. That was that. What a fight that followed. My goodness. My goodness, my reading is awful today. Every single one of them slaughtered by the edge of our cold steel swords. Yes, I, Marcus Janus, have been and ever shall be your friend. I await your decision. P.S. My sword sings with the heart of Franda Hunding. Okay. Oh, please excuse the terrible reading. I do have to say, I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I was doing quite a little bit of, basically just working on assessments for a fair bit last night, and yeah, didn't really get to sleep until like 1 in the morning, and then woke up at, when did I wake up? I don't know, like 6 or 7 to start my day. Now, okay, negotiate your way into Helgen Keep to meet with Valerius. Let's go do that. So, this will take us to just outside Helgen if we fast travel to it, I believe. What are these things? The result of a failed experiment by a Telvanni mage. That's the worst thing about having everything installed on an SSD. You just don't have time to read anything. Oh, your glowing eyes, boy. I love that. I love that hue. Okay. Let's run on in. Oh, hello there. Run away, run away. Nah, I'm kidding. Okay. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Stop right there.
Look at that enchantment. Holy dooly. That's awesome.
You'll see my friends coming. They won't hesitate to kill you if you so much as breathe funny. Now, who are you? And what is the meaning of this intrusion?
What are you doing, Faendal? What are you doing, Faendal? We're supposed to be, I promise, we are battle-hardened soldiers. I don't know what's happening here. Wow, that whole bandit thing works well for you. Great disguise, easy. Now, I'm not here to start any trouble. I reckon this is probably the way to go.
You need to give me a reason why we shouldn't just kill you where you stand.
Well, first of all, I don't think you could. Lucian. Faendal's on the ground. Lucian singing. This is not a good. This is not putting a good foot forward. I have an urgent matter that I need to discuss with Valerius. I know he's here.
Never heard of him. You are mistaken. There's nobody by that name here. Now, be on your way. We don't want to hurt you.
I have an urgent message from Marcus Janus. I must be given passage.
Don't know him either. I'm beginning to run out of patience with you. Leave now.
Come on, I know who you are, and you're no bandits.
I don't know who you are, stranger. or what you want. But I advise you to choose your words very carefully from here on out.
Faendal, come on, buddy, you don't give him your back in case he does. Okay. Here, I have a gift from Marcus. It's Val's wife's wedding ring.
Let me see that. Did you say Marcus Janus? From the war, Marcus Janus. Why didn't you say so?
I mean, I did. I did say that. I did, and I have a letter from him to Valerius, his eyes only. Well, his eyes and my eyes.
Very well. I will take you inside. But all of us have our eyes on you. And if you try and start trouble, it will be the last trouble you ever start. Follow me.
Following, buddy, following. Faendal, I don't know what you just pulled there, but don't ever do it again, buddy. Otherwise, you're cut from the team. Official. Alright. Man. Just look at it. Just look at it. I even love how the distant textures now just look so much better. It just really, it's like the main thing I was looking for in Skyrim, is just to have the distant textures looking better. Come on, let's go. Bolfring, Fire Scale. Who have we got here? Bolfring Scales, Fire Scale, Altan, Falco, and Sienna. Hey, Sienna. Hey, Falco. I can't remember the rest of your names. Something Fire Scale, and I can't remember the other fella. Alright.
What do you think you're doing?
Bolfring.
Person, and why have you brought them here?
Hey, Val.
Let's
put on our light.
He was alone, and I thought you would want to
Oh,
talk
not
to him.
alone, but might as well be with the performance Faendal was putting on.
Bolfring, have you gone completely mad? That's impossible.
I'm also a high elf. Probably trigger some more worries from you guys.
To you with Marcus's seal. It's real, all right. And sir, somehow Marcus has found Sabrina's wedding ring and sent it to you.
Very well. We'll see about this. Bolfring, you are dismissed. All of you may resume your patrols.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who you are or why you're here, so you'd better have some good answers to my questions.
I'll be honest with you, man. I'll be honest with you, man. I only just met Marcus Janus myself. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to answer these questions, but yes, take it. It's yours.
So you were sent by Marcus Janus? Where is he now?
He's at the Dead Man's Drink in Falkreath.
And do you know how he came into possession of this ring?
Buddy, I met him 10 minutes ago. He must have found it in the Imperial City after you were imprisoned.
Yes, I suppose that may have been possible, but this is all so overwhelming.
I'm sorry for the loss of your family from the hands of my race.
Thank you. I love them very deeply. I nearly went mad after they were murdered by those Altmerate dogs. I wanted nothing but vengeance. Every day of my life is burned with nothing but the desire to make them pay for their murders. But enough of that. Let's see this letter you brought. Yes. Marcus Janus. It's certainly you, all right. But what do you want with me? Tell me, how has he found me here?
He heard a bandit named Val had taken over the fort. He thought it might be you.
Very clever, that one. Always was. Bandits. It's not far from the truth, though. Fitting ruse is that's about what we've become. Living our lives in the shadows, hiding and skulking about like some caged skeever looking for his next piece of cheese.
You're an honorable man. He said you served with distinction in the war.
Honor? Bah. Any honor I had died with the first Altmerate diplomat I assassinated. I'm not the same man he knew. But no doubt he's filled your head with tales of glory from the war. Stories of the Keepers of Hatu. Oh, I'm afraid that man no longer exists. This hatred, it's consumed me, taken my life. I suppose I would still be rotting down in that damn prison were it not for Marcus. Now I'm just rotting here instead.
I mean, I could think it worse things.
The only difference, really, is where and how.
Well, maybe Marcus can help. Perhaps that's why he wants to meet with you.
Why would he want to help me? After he sees what I've become, he'll leave soon enough. But go tell him I'll meet with him regardless. At least then we can say our proper goodbyes to one another. Never got to do that before. Now, be gone. Please leave me in peace.
Alright, return to Marcus and tell him that Val wants to see him. Oh, okay. I thought somebody activated a trap. Alright, let's go tell Marcus that Val has indeed accepted his proposition. And he does want to see him. Guys, he didn't even get rid of the Imperial Captain. I mean, isn't she technically like one of you? Like you guys were Imperial soldiers? Wow, look at... Look. So nice, so beautiful. Okay, well that's going to have to do it for today's episode, guys. If you guys are enjoying the playthrough as much as I am, please consider liking, please consider subscribing. But most of all, please have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.